eti no ne games a enra e course so and games e wo ho and the games no okay you better home come on. And the games today in the Premier League say that Liverpool and Sheffield United at the Bepem so 6:30 not 7:15 and also Chelsea and Manchester United and also a game because man for say funu for me no tokwa say first leg Manchester United Chelsea come you know ma wo team ba ko penti e hwese ne second leg and so ebe kwenne. Share a few stories I saw and I'm from him I'm on it or Brighton camp and our manager Roberto Di Zerbi or no grant interview granted and after a year we game no I say my indications Shan what's not Brighton for another year or see he's happy at Brighton and 𝐒𝐕𝐄 at the moment and or share or they done in Nisunyana say we share that Jumano area Jojo afi na area bibi will be on the back but Dubetimaka say he's very happy at Brighton and 𝐒𝐕𝐄 what is the buy Monique for any abrese papa no munyana or more pedapana or may woman's manager because Thomas took out the year woman no eton kwanta woma pai. Manchester United see what we here a centre back bako at the account the likes of Lisandro Martinez now as they say nipa ni din ababetuja a captain of Wolverhampton Wanderers a friend Max Kelman or no a one of the centre backs at Manchester United they train himself or they never back a club name Abrante 26 years now no other and I was saying a new 5-year deal I know 2028 or Honana Police so penal but then as Manchester United at woman yes Abrante Maximiliano Kelmanso. Yes, I'm sure na Exodus be PM or Manchester United as here almost showing himself some 5 players with here. One more Tom Samaway. Yes, I said miraculously be on Chile Kura or no dear Sanya Mano Feni Agro players be at say Jadon Sancho. Yes, which is Mason Greenwood and see a bit United a bit in Tom this summer. Former Arsenal winger, former Arsenal forward, former French forward, Robert Perez and Kasafa Abrante Kylian Mbappe also on pan there and go foot to be the Kylian England also shessing a Liverpool bomb now. Mbappe ko webe boado pa ba ono Perez kai also so nko no Arsenal ni Juve na Real Madrid ba ya yes nko betima akọ but ene yi wo hwe Mbappe ni ball okọ Real Madrid a o se anhwa na wayera among the stars wo ho no anhwa spotlight will not be on him send ewo edane so ewo PSG no ba ro Liverpool dia. He will be the star man there. He will encourage the countryman Kylian Mbappe to say no. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta also oh. What is and 7 minutes and from him say Abrante Aaron Ramsdale and Shana after this season or in any actual baby for Naka told just say Newcastle 4 have shown an interest in Abrante goalkeeper friend of Aaron Ramsdale. And now Mikel Arteta said there's a big possibility a reality. So Abrante no now for another year next summer next season. Abrante no say oh that's what until the name from him there on you say no could be a woman. Now the biggest question Uncle Phobis and say Abrante David here. Watch Manchester United unemployed. Team bien show interest in Abrante no. Newcastle more will pay goalkeepers now will be anchor no. Yes, teams there. Teams be bring here top goalkeepers. But Robian show interest in Abrante David here. And now for say David here is past his best. And there could be an issue. Be a David here and Anakasa be or rejected deals. Teams in Ayo Madrid so one person will be banned no. It's a quiet treatment David here as a home. Yes, Xavi Hernandez, Barcelona manager. Also, what they are about to just after this season or call. Ama and Pennyphobia to say one Laporta. We now converse Xavi say nka on Tana one year Barcelona Jumano for 1 more year. Yes, see, Adia Wakachi and Pennyphobia say what now 1 more year. Player about who pay and on here no. Oh, any team name. Don't be saying man player. Or say Ellen Haaland. Also, here Ellen Haaland, papa. Rodrigo, Real Madrid attacker the Jacob Bisani say yesha team na o Rodrigo wo ho Vinicius Junior e wo ho Jude Bellingham e wo ho mo na mo bo as the front three say see I tell say Kylian Mbappe and sha no de no ho aba bedom Real Madrid no ba eno ha mo o say no de o player eno ye coach ni tipaye Carlo Ancelotti headache for next season or no as a player or not here he will do his best to ensure say he maintains his position in the team as a first 11 player and not here but no coach Carlo Ancelotti problem if Kylian Mbappe maybe we'll be fixing or no it is his own headache but for him Rodrigo need on him say he is going to play his best and still maintain a position in the team and they say question I confirm baby that say if Kylian Mbappe and he fan of the ball who is he benching is it Vinicius Junior or Rodrigo? some stories going around concerning Chelsea right back. Your friend regimes. You say Saturday with the performance of Malo Gusto and Penifone Niaje. Almost say ever since James Pryor and Malo Gusto are filled in very, very well. And they say yes, players at Chelsea person or torn this summer. I'm sure nobody regimes Akaho. Fisa Branton, he can't stay fit. Prado Prasa, he's the captain of the side too. And he is saying Penifone in your rating. Yes, you're no corner Gallagher. Two players are Chelsea players are yes, but to see Betono or Mommy no Eddie Ababe PM or Honum Fise Malo Gusto so I impress Chelsea and penny for no papa. Manchester United person almost signed a Juve defender, your friend Gelson Bremer. But Zika, yes, Juve, Eddie Trinity, so a £51 million. Yes, another option. Manchester United want to say they would be willing to pay 20 million and add Mason Greenwood to the deal. Mesaka will be able to say, yes, Alphonso Davies, Bayern Munich left back. He's nearing a move to Real Madrid. Yes, the agent no pushy pa. Now they say the agent need Bayern Munich. We said they are slow negotiating tactics. Be ABP mo as a buyer for the trio. I'm not play an agent in your kura. They say player back what your hot cake or Germany Danny Olmo. I will see a kind Edema RB Leipzig. You know, and you see teams be 3. Also 4 and a brand signature. But as they say, Leipzig say, oh, brand a bit of Jana Monaco. But any club that wants a Daniel Mo must pay 52 million pounds. And no, any say the likes of Chelsea, the likes of Manchester United, the likes of Man City, Tottenham, Mumina Energy, Abrante Danny Olmo, Chia, on Pesomo Cheno, Edebe, Omutiminum. Our person the banner board that chair was Spain back up and on Real Madrid or see hasn't given up hopes said they be the banner every team could see a kind ama Real Madrid because of the performance that will show CCA or Liverpool. They say yes, Newcastle sees the way a berry ya a fan almost spending spree na Casaba Beshasi. They say almost him say Omega Kofa a year 2 players Eddie Abba Womutimim a year center back pair Ignacio and Osmano Diamondi. 2 players are Omo him say Omo before nyina Eddie Omo Abba a team I from Newcastle. For say Omo see defense woro they say Kwan Beda Fabian Scamo Prano mu prepra unse de hu ni ti ehun ne 9 they are seriously considering paying 120 million for 2 center backs from Sporting CP. I'm going to be Mama Baby at 0506 367 196 for WhatsApp message. No, every year, not Yankee kind and for mouth. Nana Adu waha Josiah waha obeti obonka now also contributed through our WhatsApp line. Me name Mutala Yakubu. This is Max 89.7 FM Sports Back and Wasugusua Uti. Nana Adu, good morning.
Good morning, Mutala.
Namina don't be abako.
Okay. Ayene kakanga and just quick one.
Yeah.
And what many opportunity share 2 games, and in fact almost sell good football. And my chef one I share. And because of now saying the easy for year into me payment was 7 and the meaning you know so the way I inquire say oh sha na akoma light of fee to me share how I hear and I'm doing my home. Adeba kwa me hu say I'm sure the 3 teams not play for the Premier League title. No? So more who ends to the end of the season. Mutala, me have many can. I'm trying to be able to lose game you and the Man City. And the memo said, City never my board and run. And the Liverpool for even some key players in prior, I'm finding a way to get the results or more penal. So I'm going to mention 9 games or say 8 games now can. They will not lose any game to the end of the season. Because I'm just looking at Obia matches now can have a thick. When all books game one drop a point. You must have matches near the dead in Arsenal City. And then what Champions League in Mumbai. They have to rotate their squad. Because especially Arsenal teams don't make it to the end of the season. One of the weakest teams losing town.
Yeah.
Especially when you are playing at home. In terms of who Arsenal team no. Coach near about 4-5 changes in the starting lineup.
That's been to Roman Nabobi.
He was the man of the match. Remember how? David Raya maintaining the post. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, no go area. By Jenchenko be replacing 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄. Thomas Partey be replacing Declan Rice. Smith Rowe be replacing Jorginho. Trossard be replacing Bukayo Saka. Luis Nelson be replacing Gabriel Jesus. Now started Kai Havertz now. So it means players a bit more. Luis Nelson, Trossard, Smith Rowe, Thomas Partey, and Jenchenko. 5 different players compared to what was starting game no against Man City during the weekend. Extremely high Arteta about the Arsenal team they do. In the last 4, 5, 6 years, o monitor Arsenal now the back one man for the Arsenal someone say when they present their first level and more fit. But they don't have quality coming from the bench. So Arsenal Bobo say bia only got any one replace no. Bukayo Saka in recent times all of the players were bought a lot of games they are Arsenal. Many many nka and then Mikel Arteta on over more minutes pa. Bukayo Saka no
I'm sorry, Saliba.
Bukayo Saka no atwem. Saliba they the first 2 seasons no.
Okay, no.
Nicolo.
No, yeah. Me fi so no Colo.
Inti Bukayo Saka. And now also with him now. All the coaches need prefer a left-footed player operating from the right.
They say coach be as an open.
Arsenal need a direct replacement for Bukayo Saka. Now Kasa position na yono any Nicolas Pepe dia. Now Pepe realizing who said there is a big gap between no any Bukayo Saka and change na kwama nko. And now we have Arsenal team no. When they starting Bukayo Saka, the team how they will fare. And first half not my business maybe. Only give me first half. So second half no go normal game. I say Yambo consider yam high who be. Never attend the course to game no so. So I come to my case. Arsenal for any relationship say there was something new and an improvement from Arteta and they say in there they have a good bench. And now before the game like I never gonna mess as what after starting those players no one at the bench. You can see players at the bench. Martinelli, Declan Rice. Players on a good day, they will come and start. 𝐒𝐏𝐂𝐊. So that means that attacker out there strong, and there's a team and Shakra or being free at the end of the season, but rather they will include some quality players. In the other difference, I see no one about so free. In the same one about a player way when you'll be free. Oh, a key player.
Ramsdale.
Maybe Ramsdale. Now I'm the Newcastle of Wapa and answer also open that from Mamni Pope. Nobody. Very simple. And the Pope to compete with Ramsdale and Newcastle there. Come on, compete to Arsenal, Mumnat na bench. Indeed, that is one thing I'm realizing. Say, I'm not go there a strong team. First, now what the compare City. And some of the things in the Premier League, I did the Arsenal. No. The players coming from the bench. We got another university game, no. Don Stones was on the bench, Elehanan was on the bench, Kevin De Bruyne was on the bench. That is a difference. It is a crucial moment of the season now. They manage and find a way to rotate the squad.
Pep Guardiola actually modified bench Haaland, De Bruyne also. Or Crystal Palace game.
Absolutely. My Manchester game where we how deep. Inti ane ba ko me hu say Arteta as a manager when Mutala yen nyan wa ha ye hu Arsenal team the last season Mutala edu be bi no hu say games na no mu look to the end of the season ane ba ko na area ye fatigue
squad depth
no good enough. Inti me can say but na ba discuss say patent free Arsenal team mu pe na here problem me boy.
Yeah.
Moi je dis say party.
On sait des Saliba est parti.
Maybe can Saliba.
Yeah.
On sait party. Obusu say Gabriel Jesus.
I also thought it was party. It was Saliba.
Obusu say Gabriel Jesus. Omeka Bukayo Saka. Somebody will mention Martinelli. Look at the Arsenal team now. Apart from maybe a Saliba role, and can only place here. Saliba, I told you there. Tomiyasu can play the right back, and Ben White move to the central defense against a team like Luton.
Tomiyasu look about centre back several times.
From Bologna, he was a centre back. Against a team like Luton, that's a fancy Saliba anywhere. Ben White seems to be more Luton. Tomiyasu seems to be more Luton. Even Thomas Partey as a midfielder can play Luton. So you can see, sir. Season by season, no, coach the improving the squad, no. Now, a man should also on the team. But what I watched yesterday in the Premier League. So remember after Tabaso on that particular side. Now on the game Ankasa itself, it looks like because Omawa Mwache and assistant training regime, the common no. Player being replaced so being the team on break to adjust to the system. In general, about Thomas Partey, the man holding midfielder, no about 2 number 10s. No, that's on a good day, all but team. Not Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, every Mr. Make the young midfield there. It means about 2 number 10. Yeah. You don't have a number 8. Von Smith Rowe is a number 10. Odegaard is a number 10. So you can see right from the first half, say Odegaard the moment drop it back deep. Ninian came for and he scored the first goal. And it's not good idea. Mayan Maya again said a true idea. Garasaga can go for 2 number 10s and play one holding for that. Because and now I'm going to for the neighbor man to make for the honor.
Garasaga Quaye and Ometrino.
Sir,
my guy, I'm on a time bomb. Who expose you? What's out? One penny per 2 being double pivot. Be out. Expose my guy or don't know Jana a time bomb.
Bellingham and Foden. And I'm not Foden. Who's a coach in the board? When we go Cascante.
Yeah.
One more and number 8. No more Bernardo Silva and Foden. Now give the Jeremy the cooperative from the wings. With RS up front. So Argentina, Arteta, Pep Guardiola, and talk about 2 number 10s with one holding midfield. For this coaching,
Maguire will be always posted a Caribbean. One double pivot, I am not sure.
So can't we find solution to that, Mumna? Because unless on the wings. And you also know what I said. What is the preferred right-footed player from the wings?
No, Gary Southgate account several times. He has done several times. I explain the reason why he likes to play Rashford. Because Rashford is direct. And he Okatin England for no be Quaye cross Hurricane ahead you.
No, Mutala, aside everything no crown. Sa number 7 number 11 no. Sa wing play no. England ain't like it.
Yeah.
But me problem is say no game na me share na both Arteta and Pep Guardiola about one holding midfielder. No more 2 number 10s in there. I think na say get into me. To accommodate these players in the same team, maybe the national team experience will be different. If you have financial coach Spain for you, and Italy for me foodie. Okay, 2 number 10 for the hagene.
We share France.
We share France.
Now we expose.
But France no way they are the 12 money and 𝐶𝐈𝐕𝐄.
Of course.
The that would be what? Or some people we are not the Griezmann as that to win.
Griezmann, Mbappe.
Oh, we have good recovery rate.
Yeah.
Or such for pace. Maybe 100 behind. But I thought say, and when I can't who were the 2 number 10 I'm about my Arsenal. It was good. It Uber Luton Town, you know, Uber Burnley, Uber Wolves. What I say, Uber Sheffield United. You can play 2 number 10, but then Man City. That is what you need. Oh yeah, let I never acquire more no advantage. You say, I thought I'm so big giant, sir. Typical Arsenal academy players no money, you know. Good job winning that fine.
With Nelson. Versatile. On one can say position now though.
more of a right winger.
Ultimate ball right winger.
Ultimate ball from the left.
Left. Ultimate ball as
behind. So I see say on no pen now only compare the rest of the players now. The ball one way chire kakra. Arsenal now no obobat. Or way chire kakra. And I think that was good. I never could realize the Arsenal team they say. 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊 was a left back because of supporting the midfield no. And you got to be the Arsenal left side ho. On the back no. No you can follow and take advantage over there. Or could him book more. Or could him more commit my 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. But he had a good game. Only a good game. Now I'm working about for player no.
Yeah.
On your back. One champion in front of us, what is about Nigeria? He's not a bad player. Is it Osho? He's not a bad player. And no defender war. The only thing I say, team war how you then no matter what you do. I'm not penetration and go. I'm on one more day. My son who was back in me, but it was a normal and average performance from him.
Because he played against quality.
But and now we smith a big car. Me yan and perform what say. I'm money more playing time. I agree.
Oh, no more playing time.
Me back. Mutala watch Arsenal game. Any me to say, Mutala after by 70-75 minutes no. Maybe you know always no be here. I'm not supporting no.
Mami cha ateta.
But I prefer Fabio Vieira.
Mami Kasim, ateta can't Martin Odegaard one or like him to even Lionel Messi mumpo. And you said the ball on it. And no rotation, so I'm not on and yet one castle on any ball on your pro. Was players like Martin Odegaard. If I do like the same thing about Kevin De Bruyne. So sometimes in conforce Kevin De Bruyne and Quaye and rotate. Or say Kevin De Bruyne mono. Sometimes even just one pass. Or maybe a place now the whole 80 minutes. Or wait about bad football, but just one clever pass. And not you know going to 75 you and I say only the bay 2 year. Man respect Nemra. But who games are? Oh you only got I not prefer Fabio Vieira. Minister I say left for 10 number 10 in Syria. I don't know. As I think say on my young boy any chance and Rami will say after the game boy they can say if Arsenal needs me here, Quadia. So he will fight for his position. It means on your not to free work. Who don't want your play count? They won't the boys, you know. Do you know? Nice. Yes, but I could call Newcastle not count. Elliot. I'm meant for the black guy. No, because I'm not listening no. Newcastle. Oh, no, you didn't get your money. No, I didn't get your money. I will lock. It was a good winner, 2-0 win over Luton Town. Is a great win for them, and then they win. Weekend they still in a game like this. We need Wepi, Mutala. I think he's their best player this season. Yes, he is currently the best player in the Premier League. In the Premier League? Wow. Obviously, currently he's the best player in the Premier League. For you know. And in the PFL Player of the Year, his favorite. Zano Moka. Zana Pandits in the England. They currently. Doesn't have a name about he's the no. But no one about. Yes, currently he's the best in the Premier League. One I must say, almost say, Kopama is a favorite. And I think many of my Kaka. Foden is the city's best player this season. And Manchester to me, boss, I'm number 10 row.
Ebony ye. Now I work order. And it was a good performance from him. And now, Mutala Oba we nya any other Bedford that be a year. Oh, you're not holding Bedford and unlike she as a player. There was only a slight difference between Ono and the Busquets. Busquets no near one year. We on the top of Busquets. But we are looking at a near Busquets will be our do. Fine, Busquets at a different level. But now, what Spain for your for that. At least in the next 4 or 5 years, we will be at the moment.
Why?
What do you go?
Next 4 or 5 years. I already go with this saying next 4 or 5 years.
Oh, put the name back. So it's a couple 30.
And I need buy the 30 to say next 4 or 5.
What's the time of buying Busquets? But
33 years.
What do you want to say?
Me ba.
Let me play me. Hey, what do you want to say?
I mean, said 29.
Yeah, you should be getting to 30.
Okay, or 27 years.
Oh, say 5 years at 32. Say, see what?
Or 27 years.
32, see what?
Because I remember when he came to City, it was around 22 more. No?
Yeah. So, on the pattern ball, Simon the team, no?
That's a 1 season.
Yeah.
Together with 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄.
And now about no Chelsea, no? Saul. I see. So, Rodrigo and now in the and City Pep, to bench Erling Haaland, bench Kevin De Bruyne. Next time, we our result we why are they against Aston Villa. And now, in Miami, but what to say? In Kwafona, they are eagerness to get the maximum 3 points. What's on top?
I come near Kwanka City, Aston Villa, wait here.
Tell the Aston Villa team about this.
And I'm saying, I come cause Man City, so I am ready.
Oh, I am.
My more than that. That's what this season.
Make start compared to last season, but then
as compared to last season, I did not perform.
But it was a good result. Mutala no against Aston Villa. And still, Obia trying the Liverpool game no. But Sheffield the Liverpool better than that. We don't think maybe
light work. Other teams, Arsenal and Man City, almost showing himself one team pay, and almost showing himself. So, bet my Liverpool drop here. Sunday game na man you need Liverpool bono. Say Liverpool pass it through and no. Yeah. Because almost showing himself United because United are bitter rivals we know. Obaba be bonnet chenchre no omenya draw.
Yeah, Musa.
And the amount hope they say almost say Liverpool or see even a draw would be a good result for Ono Pep.
Na me Arsenal for no so musu City for much more than Liverpool.
Ciao.
Oh yeah. Now City Arsenal they lose. Their problem is Liverpool. That is what the issue is. And let the member say City bad drop. Remember Arsenal bad drop. Remember Liverpool bad drop. And I want to league na ya kono. No kwena ba kope. Na you are critics na se omo ho no. I'm not league no more effort. It's a good win for City. And then I don't see Man U losing. I'm not saying games from Abano. The game na say. The reason why Man U lose to Brentford is because of Onana. The man na game no.
Last week.
I think it was weekend FA Cup no.
Yeah.
And then was a man for Onana Basso in recent times. Mutala. I said what started ABB Kakaka. There's a clear difference since of moving from AFCON by any before. Yeah, Onana started picking up. What started? It's okay. So say how they wait to the end of the season now. You run that season, I'm going to goalkeeper be our man confidence.
He is the second joint goalkeeper who keep clean sheet Bebli England.
Second sheet this particular year is Raya.
No, toss me, no.
Oh, then no, I had it.
And I start, he saved more shots than any other goalkeeper.
You need another
almost start, no. That is why sometimes statistics. It's a many Josiah issue. So
I feel what's my point now? Like I said, the ball, no, the most important thing is to watch.
Okay, it's a many Josiah issue with the send or say Obiti Lukaku is better than Drogba because Lukaku starts. Shall I say, watch more goals.
What's the Premier League goals than Drogba?
Yes. Onana. Say yes, Rene Diana wasa. But stars just say he's one of the
Onana say so considering the game I more
and it's an
by numbers of games need the also.
Yes.
I come into them.
This year man you more good game your mabo 0-0. You see don't measure one.
Abesha. Goalless draw. It is a draw there. They scored draw.
Omo goalless draw. You don't measure one now measure.
A bad draw, so I scored draw.
It is sometimes starts, no. But me share against Brentford. It was a good performance from me. Yes,
Mutala always make catch them say board here. The best start I've been with football is to watch. Okay? And the first thing they can start their own Liverpool scores on. Because start pass now, player down here no passing no. They are counting say on my 100 passes in the game. But scores pass back. Otubo na ko bi podum pass. They turn typical English game, but typical 4-4-2. Direct wingers, Ronaldo da ha. Gis da ha. Who need to best dina ha. To pass score na exam defenders ni no ma pass or Ronaldo. Into some short passes now what go Cascante, you know, they can rise more bono. And sometimes the guy more start. Because Ojan take one pass when you want pass. So your pass they will pass. Do that when you are more successful pass. Or my 200 and something pass in the game. Or you had this. Ojan we are looking at the pass I one. Into media the more when you watch it. That is the best start you can get in the game. Now it goes more tapping. So we go say we. On the ball bossing we. So me dey shot ball na dey imagine go. And dey be shot for dey to ho. Inti Mutala isu ni ko pama dey. He can score. And I think Man U will equalize. Couple a direct 1-1 game. And
but in a game no bars in the Musa. First Man U need Chelsea be bar. The kind of bars around the game. This time masa I say phobia.
I say we dey. Why na here drive studio no come have some na here dey no. DJ.
Yeah.
First the pass Alex Ferguson do say Mourinho. The man Bedech DJ Drogba. Hey, I come Chelsea Liverpool. And then Premier League na ho ade no. E be Man City, Liverpool and Arsenal. And Liverpool Man City Chelsea na come ball aye ordinary. E can't want to say. Because Becca say the best striker in the Premier League in recent times is Nicolas Jackson. The best number 10 in recent times is Cole Palmer.
In recent times.
Tell them for Becca.
Charlie.
Mauricio Pochettino is playing good football. You want Chelsea to play?
Sir?
And then this kind of Chelsea in the Man U are. Let me tell you, the general things around Chelsea, I can't predict their first 11. For in recent times, you can predict Abu Timakabi, Malo Gusto, when was about the Ashali started back, and when Disasi.
Now two teams no cry. We show. And the game is a Man U. We need to still over that's it. Chelsea we near over 12 no about 10th.
Now what they are go for?
And one achievement will give me. Man U near over yes over close gap no Tottenham baby or Dana or that. Chelsea we near over 12 no about 10th.
So Man U say we not winning that. The chance of qualifying for the top 4 bedding.
Top one there. Not top one, no qualify. Top one is
out of sight.
No, it's out of sight. It's out of. You so what target?
And next now, because Man U Liverpool game the game. I mean, no.
So they all met my prayer fifth place. No, they said fifth. No, to me, do go Champions League.
It could qualify you.
Qualify you to Champions League.
And of course, no Tottenham me Aston Villa.
Yeah, besides Aston Villa, do that fourth.
The point me I.
Aston Villa, 59 points.
Na Man U.
And Man U, 48 points.
59, 48.
48.
Hey, more than 10.
Yes, in the fourth place, they are out of sight. The only time I ban the Kakrano, and a fifth place.
Na fifth place, no.
Fifth place, no. Tottenham 57.
Na Man
U 48.
And of course, you're 9.
Yes, just more one game in hand.
Then Man U will winning that. Even the fifth place will be difficult.
Of course, it will be difficult. That is a Europa League now.
Because for the time Man U will winning it, me guarantee Man U win over Liverpool.
Yeah.
Not Tottenham make it to. Because Tottenham after going to West Ham home, no, they will come back home. What's the situation, no? So when they Man U Chelsea for the better message here, Man U will not good result against Chelsea. Even the fifth place, they are out. And one game were crucial today. My prediction is 1-1. Sheffield United need Liverpool. They bench them.
Yeah, boy, I'm full.
Is that the number? I can't say. Luton Town go. Nasanko Arsenal win. Yeah, the same thing there.
Yeah, boy, Liverpool.
I'm full. Oh. Fine, I know the new hop.
Me, I sure say what 90 baby and card better so in there.
Oh, brother, I say, Nana, 70 go back, come in the door.
I look to
score back, come in the door.
You know,
the shot for 1 goal, but I still call Liverpool straight to win in that particular game.
Okay.
Time you done it, but you know. That's not Erling Haaland.
You say it's a dream signing for them in 2025. Because Lewandowski, you know, they say I'm holding about for.
Onyaka. And they were bro Barcelona so.
Erling Haaland bro Barcelona.
And they
some men are person.
And they Barcelona na am way.
Why Erling Haaland no yon wa bro Barcelona so.
No, I'm going to
Team Ronaldinho mu nyina abobi no say Erling Haaland
man can now me see ndey
and then Barcelona won league last season.
Yeah, Barcelona
If Gondogan mutimi dwane ko Barcelona, who is Erling Haaland?
Gondogan say ball papa
Lewandowski kura Barcelona.
Go papa no those two boys about boy.
There be Lewandowski bo Barcelona.
Lewandowski no only more than 2 years to play in you.
Me say no crab Barcelona now because is Erling Haaland abro.
Erling Haaland age and the one in this no show see ano. And you Barcelona the man. So you Barcelona supporters meaning someone me nyadene. But don't say the only thing about the man war Spain why Madrid. And also kwana Haaland yeden. Erling Haaland on take James, I'm man 1 year being share. So the situation be improve. And yes, I may know my idea say, oh, to me, a key player like this. This is a sir. Team lady also. Captain. Now, to me, my even 50% of the games in the season. No. Mutala. That's how you know. The situation there, I partay the
and I thought was about 2 seasons.
You get a point in time. So, I'm man another season in share. And look when the deal you feel the crack. I want to remember another season. Come on, Chelsea and Casano. Am I fed up?
Konya England yanka oh.
Because I am consistent no English and also. Me the last time I reduced I bought 3 months continuous. 3 months you were book atwaso. Okay.
Baby.
Indeed, I problem kase. Any more. But in Ghana national body ah. Nko e big new. Nko qualify for Real Madrid. But yes, boyfriend Kabaya abache. And then I acquire me car Madrid. And the biggest mistake of me who we are saying. Hey, Chil Hernandez and Ashraf Hakimi Omujo. Who is the number one player?
Minimpa.
And then Chil Hernandez is one of the best levels.
And just so many to be as maybe the players were not performing that time.
Indeed. The situation, no. Chelsea for no. I'm man another season at least next season in Shadi. And it doesn't look like Euros, no. You're back in Kanaka. It doesn't look like. About it been a month before the Euros square now. I had quote about doing whom you see. I'm finding Kawa. Man, I'm finding Kawa. Indeed, Mutala Yakubu. Wisdom
no 0506 367 196. Very important for a message, bra. Na making kind and far and out. Josiah, good morning.
Mutala Yakubu.
Yeah.
I'm going to check.
𝐿𝐏𝐿 Adu.
See we have a call here.
Yeah.
Okay. We have games now, right?
Yeah.
I think Semeka and games no asema. Arsenal getting a 2-0 win over Luton. City also getting an emphatic 4-1 win over Villa. It means as we speak, Arsenal got that first. 1 point ahead of Liverpool. On one game in hand in on the boss game against Sheffield United, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm looking at Arsenal on the next games on Bebo Mutala in the league. They have an away trip to Brighton. They stay at home and play against Villa. They travel to the Molineux and play against Wolves. They sit at home and play against Chelsea. They travel to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to play against Tottenham Hotspur. They stay at home and play against Bournemouth. They travel to the Old Trafford and play against Manchester United. And their last game is against Everton. And the fixtures I mean, that's why I say that I don't see Arsenal winning this league. If they don't take it, they might end up being dead. With the fixtures I'm seeing over here, and within the fixtures, no, I compare other teams on your more play now. They have relatively easier fixtures than Arsenal. Because to play away to United, away to Tottenham, away to Wolves, away to Brighton and Hove Albion, at home to Villa, Mutala, and Chelsea. Yes, that's how we win games in that. Arsenal, every time we need games are was already winning now. And especially if they do not exit the UEFA Champions League and they are still in the Champions League, Mutala title they should forget.
It seems Champions League is taking
more experienced.
Yeah.
No, and they choose to just tweak everything. No, Mama Jose Lu, Rodrigo Mabo.
Abo, not so more winning.
But if not for that, with what I'm seeing here, Arsenal do not stand a chance. And even currently, the baby almost down, they are still the third favorite. A good season. So far, and a bad season for them.
One because matches are over balls this year. Which one do you think could be a huge problem for Arsenal?
But if you're going away to lose,
Apart from the man you are away.
apart from you think every Tottenham away is a huge game for them.
Tottenham first leg on 2-2 me boy.
This is Tottenham.
This time they are playing at the Tottenham
And Spurs. Because United games in Swakano, relatively some easy games are also more. Imagine if they should win today. Against Chelsea. Then on Monday Spurs. It has been the ACOCC, may the Chelsea see or may the Arsenal see hope. I wouldn't even consider Arsenal in the title race. Me for Munka Humpo. Because I'm looking at the fixtures over here, and in between two, you have a Bayern Munich to play. We also have Tottenham Hotspur lost that league title to Leicester. You see how? I'm not saying they do not have enough quality. Yesterday I sat here and I told you that there were players who were good enough to be playing under Arteta. And yesterday, funny enough, we spoke about Smith Rowe in the morning. In the evening, he was man of the match. Coach is an emotional coach.
Why should he?
What should he?
How the was na Nana and
then ask Naji.
Also he should be England's number one.
Yes.
Let me just say, and
before the head of
he
it.
stayed Arsenal's number one for 2 years.
He wasn't.
People was still number one.
When he was at Arsenal, time or no Arsenal no more. Arsenal were not competing for anything.
But Everton have not been competing for anything.
Yes. So the more you stay consistent for Arsenal, a team that is challenging, the more you become relevant in the eyes of the coach.
And the two coaches thinking how they don't think say Ramsdale is good enough. No, Omumi anu nyina serious and that's omuni technical eye to sports. Ramsdale is the best.
But Ramsdale was the best goalkeeper last season.
Listen, Gary Southgate is the England manager. Or more Ramsdale.
He needs to start for England. Why are you saying that? Because he's playing for City. He's been consistent and they are challenging for something.
And he's doing well.
Yes! That's the position. You have kept him in post and Arsenal is still challenging. You think, say, the coach will overlook what Ramsdale is doing for Arsenal.
And they won't keep him in post because they feel he's the reason, one of the reasons.
You know, that's, I like it. They feel, we're feeling. Sentiment. It's a feeling.
So why did Arteta go for Ramsdale?
It's feeling. He feels it. Now then Ramsdale, why? Rather than why? What exception has he done?
Oh yeah, so
what has he done?
Keep you in the league.
That's the point. So what has he done? He's facing the league shot. He's facing the league shot in the competition.
The fault.
That's the point. So what has he done? So whatever he's doing now, if Ramsdale could do and even do better.
He saw Ramsdale for 2 years. Arteta that he
doesn't think. It's about based on what on Cheche why he wants to fill this one ahead of the other. Right. What is the exception? Another middle figures. You can't tell me that you don't watch football and you don't deal with numbers. When we are talking about technology in the game, and you are even advocating, say, our local league will start adopting these technologies, and you are telling me that technology in the game is irrelevant. Ankabroni and tracky players. These are the numbers we need.
And Ryan, improvement of Ryan.
So if he wants to improve, what are Ryan improvement is?
Oh, can I mess with? Okay, sorry.
Oh,
Josiah numbers.
Sure, yeah.
And numbers now, what can numbers be as say per the Premier League and the clean sheet with this particular season? No, Onana is the best in the second best in the Premier League. Maybe. And okay.
Yeah. Hey, 8 clean sheets in how many games? 28 games.
Per the numbers.
8 clean sheets.
But the other first you're saying
8 clean. The other first was 12.
And I say other second.
And I say 8 clean sheets in 28 games.
Onana under more games than Raya.
Yeah.
8 clean sheets.
It means so Onana is 8. It means why are there?
It's a Raya, yeah.
Because Raya, the Bible also told you say. Arsenal, the whole of this season, they've limited their opponents to the least shot on target, and that has nothing to do with Raya. So it means that in certain games, you still end up in the post. 90 minutes, you sweat, and you keep a clean sheet.
But the shots that he manages to
and I'm telling you, sir, in 27 or 28 games, they've limited their opponents to less than 70 shots. Though on target.
Team Liverpool. No about Man City. No one consider, including Man City's home.
And America. How many shots on target are City? 2. They limited City to 2 shots on target. First leg, they win maybe, I think. And America said this has nothing to do with Raya. So instead, let's give the credit to the 4 defenders standing in front of him. Why you look down and say,
what about Man City for 180 minutes? Concede. So this particular is in the Premier.
Those are the people who deserve the credit. And then what has he got to do with him not facing the shot on target? Why should I give him credit?
Now, all family defense, I go keep and power any part of the defense. It's not the credit.
Make us say when the goalkeeper hasn't faced the shot on target. Why should I give credit to the goalkeeper instead of giving the credit to the defenders in front of him?
They are all form part of the defense.
The goalkeeper is a goalkeeper. He is meant to save shots. The shots name by I shots in bounds. I can't praise you. I can't give you any credit. And don't start with that Onana story. 8 clean sheets in 28 games. 8. Benjamin Salah for Olympics. Don't go to that Onana story.
Because that type of arguments now, you are delving into a pedestrian argument. Because you can't compare.
I can compare what?
In the Ghana Premier League to somebody in the Premier
League. They are tough like level. Don't forget, they are equivalent.
They're equivalent.
Someone winning the Premier League is equivalent to a team winning the Ghana Premier League. They're equivalent. They say the equivalent. Top flight league.
Which one is the top flight league?
If anyone who wins
the Ghana is the top flight league.
Now you top flight league.
Ghana Premier League now Bono.
Top flight league.
Also, if somebody wins the Premier League, it's
equivalent to someone winning the English Premier League. Yes.
Ghana Premier League.
Of course.
Okay, no problem.
Because we take Ghana Premier League,
league title.
Yes, a league title. Yeah, counted. It's been counted.
It's not your fault for Ghana to be in Africa.
Did I choose them to be here? No, I chose them to be here.
It cannot be your fault.
That's the point.
Our levels near different.
That is why I said it's equivalent. I didn't say it's equal.
That is why you're ranking league, you know.
Yes, I like it.
Because the EPL, Spanish league
is based on certain metrics.
Based on certain metrics.
Yes, it's America.
League, you know, within the African continent. Within that.
Make us say Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a goal in the Saudi league. It's like getting a corner in English Premier League.
How? But it's a goal. It's started as a goal. You can't tough like goals now. You can't count. You can't Cristiano Ronaldo tough like goals. You can't count. Let him come and play for Tano Bofakwa and score 10 goals, 20 goals. They may count and the career goals. So you can't tell me saying you go. Jamaica is equivalent. If you win the AFCON, it's equivalent to Italy winning the Euros.
But after AFCON, one thing to say, Andre Onana has improved.
In what regard? That's what I want to. In what regards has Onana improved? I stated it emphatically here. Say, If last season United were able to finish third and win a trophy, and the only position on my major change, goalkeeping position, you want to tell me that position now
that wasn't the only position.
Which position did they change? Major change.
They brought a striker, Højlund.
But Højlund is not.
They brought in Højlund for Martial. Martial was their main striker.
But he's improved the attacking.
And they made only one major change. And they made another major change.
So compare the attack and the defense and tell me near Aqua United.
Listen, what's the major change? And I'm sure we will win him.
Martial wasn't playing for United.
He was the main striker.
Theo, don't get yourself wrong. He wasn't. Martial, who was playing consistently for United.
Goalkeeping position definitely, if you are the number
one. We are talking about the positions that has improved under Manchester United.
Yeah, I can improve, but I can say major change.
Yeah, but that is the major change I'm talking about.
But they've made a major change up front.
And because the major change has even brought them goals more than they had previously. But goalkeeping position, then Agaba. That's the question I'm asking. So Højlund and Højlund is banging in goals. Good, but goalkeeping position, then Abe United. How has that impacted the United team? And for Shemaye, bringing Onana for the year was only a downgrade.
So it means about the goalkeeper Onana, you can get 8 clean sheets.
8 clean sheets in 28 games.
But how come he's made the most saves in the Premier League too?
But last season, you're not hearing. The last season, the guy kept 17 clean sheets.
No, and your clean sheets. May say how come his numbers? He's made the most saves.
He's not made the most saves in the Premier League.
No, not the Premier League.
In what?
Like in all competition, he's made the most saves as a goalkeeper in England.
Are you adding what he did in the Champions League?
Oh,
if I were you, I wouldn't add that one.
Champions League, put there was worse. Yes.
And because it may be okay. I'm sparing him. And then maybe the Champions League, the channel. I'm going to pardon him. And then Champions League, the channel. I'm talking about the Premier League. Since I'm why. Oh, let's not go to that Onana story. No, you see that Onana story now. Onana has improved. Onana hasn't improved the United. Onana is a still downgrade. And then America was about 10 Premier League goalkeepers and rank Onana within this state.
Okay, so the goalkeepers who have made the most saves in the Premier League this year: David Raya, Arsenal.
No.
See, me count the moment me. Oh. David Raya has kept 10 clean sheets. He's made 34 saves in 2,070 minutes. Ederson, he has kept 8 clean sheets. He has made 48 saves in 2,000. Yeah, 300 saves. The Obey Andrew Onana, Ben Leno, Fulham. He's made 8 clean sheets. Also, 107 saves. Also, 2,700. Well, I saw no need also minutes. Then we have Alisson, Liverpool, 7 clean sheets, 58 saves. Emiliano Martinez, 7 clean sheets, 81 saves. Sam Johnston, 6 clean sheets, 41. Neto, 600 saves. And Vicario, Tottenham, 6 clean sheets, 84 saves.
In the line, Premier League, and then I PFA team of the year. Person, yeah, they are Ryan, the goalkeeper of the
automatic.
It's not always based on clean sheets. It's not always based.
It's not always based on this. David De Gea was being named the PFA.
It wasn't even the Golden Glove.
Yes, that.
It's based on your performance in post. I didn't say stats is everything in football. We say technology has impacted the game, and people also rely on these numbers.
And you always
have a player they make him move. Someone wants his data.
And now what's now Romelu Lukaku is better than Drogba. Numbers also the numbers show
as what.
a striker. Will make saves.
Yes.
Was goals.
Yes.
And as a goalkeeper, Onana, he's made 104 saves. He's kept 8 clean sheets.
What? Saves. Yeah. We're making 104 saves. 104 saves. We're keeping 8 clean sheets. But we're conceding.
Yes. That's what the back. Oh yeah, no.
Men kind of watching on Nanya for our motor, Mammy guy.
Oh, didn't you know?
Suppose and getting it in a phone motor, Mammy guy.
So then you do the permutation or what?
Last season, United conceded 43 goals in 38 games. 43 goals in the league, the year. This season, I know about 28. I'm about 29. 30. I'm about 30. I'm about 29.
No, I'm about 30.
I'm about 30.
29.
I'm about 29. And then I'm about 30. In those 29 games, they've considered 40 already. How is that an improvement? They been telling you. What do you mean? Because you say it's clean sheet. Where any improvement? Clean sheet wise, he's not kept to, and he won't keep more clean sheets than David De Gea did last season. So how is this an improvement? Last season,
I'm not sure anyone will keep more clean sheets than Raya.
But last season, De Gea kept the most clean sheets in the last 10 games of the Premier League.
Oh, you're saying, you know.
Wait, he had 17 in all competition, and we say in Premier League.
I can't have many matches to go.
Who say?
I think Raya will keep
the craft at no the pool. It's the reason why ball and banners why attractive goals. David Raya.
And Raya is the defense. Last season we spoke about.
But Raya is part of the defense.
Last season we spoke about the Inter Milan defense. And we thought Onana was a world-class goalkeeper. They changed goalkeeper, and now the whole of Europe, Obiang conceding least goals.
Nana Adu bisa was a
Say,
or say this same Arsenal defense were there last season, and Ramsdale was conceding.
How many did he concede? They only improved in the overall play. They only improved. Liverpool kept their defense.
The man can be the same.
There wouldn't be any major difference. Maybe the only reason why he picked Raya ahead of Ramsdale is the fact that Raya knows how to play and coordinate the back.
Yes, he has said it several times why he prefers Raya in post.
Then
he's talking about Raya bringing something special to the team.
And coaches are, how do I mean? They are very corny people. Coach and himself for the player named one. How many times has Ten Hag spoken about Onana being stable and all that? But in reality, Onana has only been a disaster for Manchester United. How many times I am coaches make sure I can't just say play away. Oh, and I like the player and everything.
So you think Raya hasn't added anything to us?
Significant. Let me use the word significant. Then Arsenal. This is Arsenal defense. The way they press. And then
Raya and Nihon and Onana and the Arsenal put the market the same.
Boss, what will change? Intermediate what will change? The year left, Onana came, and we are seeing significant. You can say at the end of DP. Because last season we were 38. Over 38, now consider 43. And then on this season, what was 20 and what consider 40? You ever do 38 no? Now consider 50. Already Onana in all competitions has considered more than 60 goals. It's right at the end of the year, he is finding himself at the right place at the right time. Just like Onana found himself in the Inter goal post when they had some of the best defenders. Look at
finding himself at the right place
at the right time.
So would you say Onana is finding himself at the wrong place at the wrong time?
No. At the right place? Oh no, at the wrong. That you are confusing me.
Theo. No. Listen. What's it with you?
He's at the right place at the right time.
Raya is finding himself at the right place at the right time.
Yes.
That's not team heading.
It's like
You know this season, Manchester United has one of the worst defensive records.
Why? Because of and they've given parameters. But last season when the other goalkeeper was there, he was saving them. I one can say they had one of them.
When Onana was at the finishing Inter Milan Champions League, you say so you say the 9 corner of the ball. He made some crucial saves. So he was at the right place, playing in front, playing with the likes of Asabi. Also Raya is at the right place at the right time. But why are you not saying Onana is at the wrong place at the wrong time?
Let me ask you a simple question. Do you think if Raya were to be in that Brentford goal post, he'll be keeping the same clean sheet he's keeping?
Last year he kept more clean sheet.
He's keeping now. Don't lie to yourself.
No, but
if he was in that Brentford goal post, they would have made him work more than he's doing.
He was one of the best goalkeepers last season.
For what? By what?
One of the best
by what? In reality, one of the best by what? Then he had to check his own. He was one of the best.
He kept 12 clean sheets last year, just behind Nipa beating here, David here, and Ramsdale. Ramsdale keep 14. Theo Ramsdale with Arsenal post, he keep 14. Raya with Brentford, he keep 12.
What are you calling? Yeah, what?
Listen, he faced more shots.
You're not comparing
He
anything.
faced more shots than Ramsdale. It's who your coach, now your coach, you've seen Ukipa, Arsenal, with this defense, Saliba, Money Wemo, we're keeping 14 clean sheets. He faced.
Brentford, next 12. Just 12.
No, we're keeping more.
Just two. Are you considering the dynamics that goes into it?
Why are more saves than Ukipa? No.
Are you considering the dynamics that goes into it?
No, me problem is, why are you saying, he's at the right place at the right time?
He's at the right place.
What's not be a disaster?
How could he have been a disaster?
Why can't he
with how Arsenal performing? How could he have been a disaster?
What's not be a disaster?
How could he have been a disaster with how Arsenal are performing now? How could he have been a disaster?
I don't mean my point. No,
no. How could he have been a? You see, that's why you see, if United were playing so well and they were scoring goals, maybe that would have even near Akata Sa Onana ne ineptitude so than the bad state of goalkeeping and Kataso. United, Inter airborne. Look at the way Inter is. Even if Jan Sommer is a bad goalkeeper, you wouldn't know.
Last season,
when Juventus were winning the league, who even said Szczesny was a bad goalkeeper?
Last season, Ramsdale made 95 saves. Utier, he made 95 saves.
Ryan, this is why I
in 3,420 minutes.
This Ryan,
3,420 minutes, 95 saves. Ryan at Brentford, McKee 154 saves in the same 12. If you're a coach and you are comparing these metrics, then I'll be.
But Ryan is facing more. In the Brentford,
and he's making more saves. Why?
Because he's facing more shots. Check the number of shots I will face. That's in that Arsenal setup, because Arsenal are improved. Arsenal defense is the best. One of the best.
Okay, season now. Chelsea conceded, is it 15 goals now? Do you know Peter Cech was still the best goalkeeper?
Because he kept more clean sheets. Because he had the tightest defense. Will you go back? Unfortunately, Opta wouldn't go back and give you those numbers.
He moved to Arsenal, he's past his best.
He wasn't past his best. The Arsenal defense wasn't
Peter Cech moving to Arsenal, he was past his best.
The Arsenal defense wasn't as tight as the...
And on that...
Peter Cech,
when he was fading out at Chelsea, you see
why I always respect David here, because this is a player. When you hear that Zidane is at home, you feel Zidane in your office and he rejects them. Who told you players will not get offers?
He's getting offers.
He's getting offers.
No problem.
No, what I'm trying to make you understand is this is a goalkeeper who played in.
But you want to
listen. He played behind Ferdinand and Vidic in a short time. He moved on to play and behind John Evans, Chris Smalling, and Phil Jones for years, and the guy was so consistent throughout.
So do you want to tell me, Peter Cech's brilliance at Chelsea was partly because he had a good defense in front of him?
That's why check his clean sheet percentage with Chelsea.
So why
he was insane? It was insane because we've always known Chelsea to be
here. So on also Ferdinand Vidic,
enjoying that and look at his numbers. And even that's what I'm telling you, he has so much. I give him so much respect because even when he was playing with Chris Smalling and Phil Jones in front of him, the guy was still winning. You can say goalkeeper of the season in the Premier League, and he was still winning the Golden Glove. Go and check the season.
How many years for Chelsea? Well, Arsenal.
I think 4 or 5 years. Go and check his number.
3 or 4.
But he wasn't extraordinary at Arsenal. Peter Cech wasn't extraordinary.
Peter Cech was getting past his best at Arsenal.
But goalkeepers even get better when they are growing. That's why Van der Sar will man the post till he's 40.
Peter Cech was getting past his best. Peter Cech at Arsenal, they say
goalkeeper. That's why I say Peter Cech Chelsea problem, and he's not considering it because Chelsea also play with a tighter defense.
So it's not brilliance.
I'm not saying it's not his brilliance, but I'm talking about the factors that contribute to what keeping so many clean sheets.
Okay, and Raya is keeping clean sheet not because Arsenal defense is the best in the world, but because he's also making
he's part of the defensive setup. Literally, was defending a defensive shape. No, you go keeper film. We are talking about Arsenal defense. Now, Oba Saliba, Nick Gabriel, Ben White.
It's like telling me about protecting the back four of a team. You are talking about the pivot. Even protecting the defense, you need a pivot to protect the defense. So it doesn't even can't say, and yet it's not even up to the four players playing the defense, but even the pivot player are in front of them. Why do you think teams will spend City will go and buy Rodri? Because they want protection. So the moment they protect the back four, the goalkeeper is equally what? Protected. So don't tell me say Raya is an exceptional goalkeeper until young goal say man. Mutala, we've seen goalkeepers. We've watched this game for a long time. We've seen good goalkeepers. When we see a good goalkeeper, we know that this is a good goalkeeper.
You don't see Raya as a good goalkeeper.
He's an average goalkeeper in a good team.
And Ramsdale is what?
He's an
Ramsdale is what?
They are average goalkeepers.
They are all average.
Yes.
But you feel Ramsdale should be in the post.
I'm not saying that I feel Ramsdale should be in the post. But don't argue as if Raya not Blue Ramsdale so Bebli Mouse. Depending on what I want as a coach. That's why coaches profile their players and they know what they want. Depending on what you want as a coach.
Raya is better than Ramsdale.
No, if I'm counting if I'm choosing the top 5 goalkeepers in the league, I wouldn't mention Onana. I don't think you mention Onana either. But if the guy is in the league,
so their own first start now.
The best goal, will you mention Onana? No. But if the guy were to be in the league, you even before you mention and they know the guy does it better than any other goalkeeper in the league. Depending on what the coach wants and not the any selection. But if I'm telling him say the guy is better than Onana, is based on the fact that he knows how to keep.
The guy is better than Onana. It's not an argument. You want to
all the major team.
But that's not an argument.
That's because
that's what I'm in the league for.
Yes.
And a league for
you need to understand.
We have a league for 7 years. While you had your baye, while Ginny didn't the Omaje trophy. My argument they say Arsenal with Ramsdale never won that league now more penal. But
have they won it? They've not won it.
And I felt Raya was an upgrade. Ateta Felisa Raya is an upgrade on Ramsdale. The person beside say, you think Ramsdale Raya is not an upgrade on Ramsdale?
I'm telling you, say Raya has nothing on Ramsdale.
Okay.
The way see Raya and it boils down to the details. Our coach Nepe. So I say because
the last time you told me Sanchez is a better goalkeeper.
What's Sanchez? Robert
Chelsea.
He is a good goalkeeper. You do not understand the full dynamics. Let's not act as if say
yes. So you think Robert Sanchez is a better goalkeeper than Raya?
He's a better shotstopper. On him, Raya. He's a better shotstopper.
He's a better goalkeeper in all.
Now you are putting it, He's a better goalkeeper. He's a better goalkeeper.
Raya.
Of course.
Period. And one person it.
But let me move on.
No problem.
Just give me 5 minutes. Guy Southgate. If Guy Southgate wants to
Chelsea, you know.
I'm not dodging Chelsea because that will be my last one.
Oh, sorry.
If Guy Southgate wants to lead this England team to glory, if he wants to be one of the favorites, not just on paper, you should start thinking about playing Foden ahead of Saka. If Guy Southgate wants to dream of winning something with this English national team, because now it looks like maybe after the Euros, they could spare him and ask him to go to the USA, Mexico, Canada World Cup. But this is the time for you to start prioritizing Foden at the right wing position ahead of Saka. Especially if you cannot find any other position for Foden. is very, very important. Because this last few months, or this season alone, has proven Sir Foden is a better player than Saka. And there's no argument. No one should even start an argument over this. Mutala. But this is not even arguable. And yet, it's not even arguable.
Don't you think, say, because of Saka, Abba said defender before, as a left back before now.
Oh, guy,
or the ability to defend and track back.
But who says for Foden isn't good at pressing? Defending is not just about tracking back. It's about pressing. Pressing is also a form of defending. So who says Foden cannot press? Let's not lie to ourselves. See, Saka is a one-dimensional football player. One-dimensional. Damn left.
Saka and Sanagi.
They do. Listen.
A player who's
his approach is one-dimensional. Let me put it that way.
But it is effective. Iron Robin was one-dimensional.
Effective. No, Iron Robin is.
Iron Robin was
one-dimensional. It's like telling me Lionel Messi will cut him. You can't stop him. Lionel Messi will cut him and you follow him.
But can you stop Saka? No, Saka will cut him.
But are they stopping for him? If Foden is not even cutting him, they are not stopping. What makes you think Saka is better than him?
I'm not saying he's better than him.
Saka is a one-dimensional footballer. One dimension. When you're a defender now or IQ, Kaka, you stop him. You need to be a defender with some good IQ. You stop him. IQ, Nisa.
IQ, Nisa.
Some of the defender IQ, Nisa. No, but we are talking about Foden.
Joe Gomez more IQ.
We are talking about Phil Foden. Joe Gomez. Makato is a player who are. You see, it's sad. It's sad that you never fulfilled your dream of playing football to the highest level.
I'm not the subject here.
I'm not saying you are the subject. But I'm only saying it hurts me that you never fulfilled your dream of playing to the highest level.
It hurts you.
Maybe we would have enjoyed you as a right back.
I'm a career manager, so don't drag me in this. So you are telling me Kukurea I'm IQ, so it's not Sakatimi BT.
See, this season, let's be real with ourselves. This season,
yeah,
Foden has been miles ahead of Saka.
Foden has been miles ahead. Agreed.
Miles ahead of Saka.
This season.
You see, and the maturity of Foden in the ball, Saka is not there yet. Let's agree on that. Saka is football to use ball. No one is calling Foden a kid anymore.
Saka never ball.
Saka ball no ball as Akwala. It's still there. It's evident. Saka plays like a kid.
Bukayo Saka.
He's not matured yet. Let's agree. He's not matured yet. As a part of Shasi, a part of Alexander, part of who say Akwala, Bono, I grow in this. No, listen. What makes a player a standout player? A decision making. Yesterday I told you, you see, that's why yesterday I told you, I even agreed with Roy Keane when he said, Haaland is an average player, and it's true.
Play for Arsenal first team.
It's not about playing Arsenal's first team.
First team 7 years. So because
he's played, what? Now Arsenal are they a force?
Arsenal are not a force.
When did they become a force? Again. When did Arsenal, for the first time, they qualified for the quarterfinals of the Champions League for over a decade? How are they a force? They are not a force, Mutala. How?
No,
you tell me Arsenal are a force.
Why do you burst into laughter?
You went for Champions League quarterfinal, go home for 10 years and more. And you are telling me they are a force. It is a Saka bought Arsenal for 7 years and it's an achievement.
A confer chance you are getting a son.
And nobody mean Arsenal first.
It's like telling me Troy Deeney played for Watford for 10 years. So Troy Deeney is a world-class player.
No, that is Watford.
This is Arsenal.
No, I'm talking about Arsenal.
What was in the last 10 years? In the last 10 years, how many times the man bought UEFA Champions League? When the Europe elite meet.
And yet Champions League, make us say, what about Arsenal for 7 years? He's played with some of the world-class players.
Which world-class players?
Who? Ozil, Sanchez, Lacazette, Aubameyang.
No, but the team. Talking about the team is not a force.
It's Bukayo Saka.
Is the pressure? Arsenal the pressure being no. Okofa, Bukayo Saka. I don't know, but there are certain teams and Okofa who are, and maybe by now he would have been shipped out already.
What is that saying?
If I sit in bank right now, I'm sure City would have shipped him out. I'm telling you the truth. Even Jadon Sancho, they shipped him out. By they shipped him out. So I'm telling you, things. Maybe he made the right choice because as at that time, after we were accommodating, they felt like let's build something new. So there was less pressure there. Teams Bukayo Saka wouldn't be playing for us now.
The talents and I know what they say. What about Team now being a free?
But I know what
he's a super talented.
Super talented.
Who?
But today with what Kopama is doing, why will I risk and bring Saka? Is that a playmaker like Kopama?
It's Kopama bench Saka.
Listen. I'm looking at the future. Me projections. I'm a bit see. This is a businessman with
Josiah Quaye. If Foden is not even in the picture, if I say Foden to the World Cup, Aka Saka and Kopama for the right wing.
I know the coach's discretion.
Listen.
Mutala, consider. See the checks and balances. Let's back up here.
Yeah, but now, coach's discretion. Yeah, you me find argument. Because coach be our preference. That is why a coach chooses to play.
Now, some before the Bukayo Saka no coach the preference or about
preference. Say coach preference. Then you better because we'll be quite friendly. So we Nicolas Jackson. Any preference. But we are talking about say
but Nicolas Jackson and himself level in those.
Because say analysis no. Say between the two players. Say how can I say between the two players? We feel Gary Southgate should play Foden ahead of Saka. Foden better. And I maybe say if Foden is not in the picture, and Nkaka two players, Saka and Kopama, as so we now from the left. You as Josiah
form.
Or Saka ni form Waka. Who does he think is better off as that left right winger?
You see, let's consider the dynamics and everything.
Dynamics is the same.
England, the English national team, have some untouchable players.
To say,
we all know. To say Ħarikēn is
Ħarikēn, nobody is better than him. So if he is there, he is there.
But there's someone better than Saka, and I'm stating it. So if the coach still prefers to play Saka, then he say, untouchable.
No, Oka play a bit is Ħarikēn untouchable. I saw Oka say Lionel Messi untouchable. No, and Ronaldo, nobody is better than him. It's almost wow. Ḥarikēn. If you talk about Maguire, Monia,
there's a
long thing. Saka is untouchable.
Of course. But that's why I'm making a case for Foden to even start ahead of him.
And I'm saying Foden is out of the picture with Aka Kopama and Saka and Kawan.
I'll play Saka ahead of Kopama. Why? Because he's more experienced.
He's more experienced.
Yes.
And then the same question and the Dubisa saying Saka Unyan or Chelsea. And I'll see the Kopama.
I'm talking about football where I'm nurturing another player to be better than him in the next 2-3 years. Why should I bring him in? I'm looking at another player who has huge potential to win the Ballon d'Or. So why should I sacrifice that player for Saka? I won't. Kopama is even proving to me that maybe he could even stay fit and be a better player than Saka. Depending on Saka, Arsenal, see, if he was that player, by now Arsenal should be marketing him more. If he was that player, by now, if we are talking about the top 10 in the world, Saka should be there. If he was that good, and can say Yeka top 10 in this world, he should be there. But he's not even there. Yeka top 10 Ballon d'Or voting now. Only hope.
No, but
he's not there.
Any a different conversation.
If you are the best in the world, even Arsenal. And that's why when you open every player's Wikipedia page, you achievement, you are nominating for Ballon d'Or. Top 50
to be in the Ballon d'Or list, it's not just about you, the individual performance. The club, no.
So now you understand what I'm telling you. No, just last first.
Champions League final be, semi-final be.
Was he the Champions League final?
No,
but he was voted 8 or something.
He won the league with Napoli.
That's the point. So Arsenal winning. They're not winning anything. I'm talking about Phil Foden, a serial winner. I'm talking about a player with a winning mentality, and that is the reason why he needs to start ahead of Saka. Winner count, maturity, decision making, play making, dribbling. He's a better player.
I'm saying Saka is one-dimensional.
He's one-dimensional. Mr. Saka, me defend and every day I'll keep me stopping. Me alone. External factors.
I don't say a quick preference.
But let me finish this Foden Saka argument. I go let me There are 2 games coming up today.
I games my
game is a Liverpool game.
Just you know there. Say I so be fast game.
No, he's saying we don't care about that.
No,
game. I'm telling you, my game is the Liverpool game. You need to understand why my game is the Liverpool game.
Say NFF.
Why you say fool? What are games say any fool? Midweek game say no. Any fool say why? Because Mutala see if Liverpool do not take care, there could be an asset. I'm not saying they would, but they could.
Been see that.
And these games, I don't want to say maybe 1-0 or 2-0. Because already the players no more break. You know Liverpool are still in the Europa League.
Yeah.
No one will you.
They'll be playing on Thursday.
Next week Thursday. So it becomes even difficult for them. But then I don't think that there will be a title twist. Title twist will be about next week. You can say next game week no. This game week no title twist because most of the teams are going away from who? Checking. Next week.
Sir.
Checking here. Arsenal call Brighton. City call Palace.
Okay, next week.
Liverpool call United.
Okay. Three. So there could be a twist.
There could be a twist there. Inter-America said that's why I'm looking at this game because maybe they would go back and occupy top spot. But then after then, the following week, when you have City going to Palace, you have Arsenal going to Brighton, you have Liverpool going to Manchester. Mutala, that's why the twist.
There's a twist there.
There's a twist there.
One of them will drop.
One of them will drop points. One of them, definitely.
Maybe so you can't afford to drop points.
No, you can't afford to drop points. Inter-America said maybe today they will have to do it there. And today they are winning in the first half. City won in the first half yesterday. Arsenal won in the first half yesterday. If you want to avoid troubles, win in the first half.
Which is not beyond Liverpool.
No, it's not beyond them. But then we see circumstances where sometimes they are being frustrated. And they, I think this is called Sheffield. They won by a goal or 2-1 or so.
I think it was 2-1. Last minute goal be
a very difficult game for them.
As a way they share impo, is it Harvey Elliott or someone?
A very difficult game for them. So because they
won 2-0.
2-0.
It was Harvey Elliott and Dominic Soboslai.
So as I said, it could be. I'm not seeing a lot of games in this goal. A lot of goals in this game. Sorry. But then they need to be careful and they need to kill the game in the first half.
I feel because of maybe I drew no, there's no margin for error.
No, you can't afford to.
Liverpool will go for the kill.
No, they have to. They don't have any excuse. They have to.
Because I don't want to watch my JC next week.
No, next week go. Teams have history. I'm looking at that game keenly because I wish Liverpool go back again to the top. Till they all play again next week.
Oh, it's not possible.
No, it's not possible. I know, but I wish they could all play simultaneously. Oh yeah. But the other game also coming up. It will be a very, very tough game. Mutala.
Chelsea man, you are sempa. And Twitter, spaces in the game about
because
not interested.
If assuming United were just 3 points below Spurs or Villa, we would have been a tough game.
Oh, okay.
But they said they are as a 8 points. Chelsea also a win for Chelsea doesn't take them anywhere.
It takes them to 10th.
Irrelevant. So I just say maybe even if United were pushing for a top 4 finish, it would have been a huge game.
Like almost that 10th, almost that 4th.
I know maybe now a point or 2 below the 3rd place and now 4th place in Poa. That's huge because once they win, they will catapult you.
Because I yet said then realize even if United lose, they will still be in 6th.
No, wow. Because all the teams are dropping points.
So better 12 one man.
So just here. So. Nothing. Inter-America is a huge game, but then the team that wants it more, United did themselves so much bad when they didn't win that point at Brentford.
That last minute
months go. If they are only for 2 points count, that would have taken them 8 points or even 6 points behind Spurs. Yes. Okay. So at this point, the game will be crucial. But you know, say Ngofon can once, but everyone will enjoy the game. Chelsea United is a game no hype, but still people go and watch the game.
I mean, again, my boy Shechen give
for bragging rights.
Some more fans power Ghana the two teams.
So no one will talk about it now. But people, at the other side, you see people watching it. Who tell them that?
Okay, Josiah Quaye so now ten economic messages so na afede I try on your na dia kan nyina ye de abafi. We say hi, good morning to the team. Please check the mic of Nana Adu or Tony. We say what is Nana Adu saying? Who is Alan to say he's not going to play for Barcelona? Emmanuel from Pram Pram. We say even more. I said good morning, Mutala. Aaron Ramsdale help Arsenal to play second during last season, even though their best defender didn't complete the season. But I bet you I can't read such a comment from you. Why? Makacho say just state but you can't just write anything say main kind from it is unhealthy. Let's try and respect each other's view. But why? Or my way, say a democratic country, but I will say it may respect each other's view. Now you're and this show we are very democratic. I think Josiah hates what Arteta is doing at Arsenal. Kindly tell him he should think about his team. Let him know that we are building something good. Let's say I am Sterling Jr. from Afenya. Please ask Joe that Sanchez and Onana who is a better goalkeeper when it comes to shot stopping. Good morning of their matches. Nana Emisa from Tema, New Town. This one also says, good morning, your analysis is so fantastic. Keep it up. I am Josiah Quaye from Achim Across. So Onana and Richard Ofori, no difference. Chelsea will win tonight. Vim. Yeah, across so. Okay.
Eastern region. Uduwa, uko straight uko down.
Okay.
Ufa right uko asamankese.
Achima cross. Okay. We say greetings, Bossu. Look, look, a slave can never subdue his or a master. Man United shall beat Chelsea mercilessly. Mark it on the wall. Regards to JDM. My name is Champion Life Boy or Best Dress from Nungwa Zongo. We should say this is a Don Bliss from TNT Tema New Town. Or say I think Arsenal should believe and take the matches as they go. They have a chance of winning the league. Josiah sometimes gets confused with the submission. The truth, Onana is playing well after the AFCON. If the defense of a team is not playing well, it brings the best. It doesn't bring the best out of a goalkeeper. And the gear. I'll say if a team. The defense of a team is playing well, it brings the best out of a goalkeeper, and the year is an evidence to that during his days at Man United. And if a team keeps a clean sheet, it is still a plus to the goalkeeper. Josiah is more confused than the word confusion. To say Sanchez is better than Raya is funny. Thanks. Let's just say, this is Kelly from Sprinters. Chelsea is winning by 3 goals this evening. Okay. UG Boy from Dansuman. Hey, UG Boy, we did a whole lecture on what you, but I'll try and read it. Or say I want Josiah to understand. The main reason for Raya's attractiveness to Arsenal was his ability with the ball at his feet. Ramsdale is a fine passer himself and as fundamental to Arsenal's evolution in that regard. But Raya is statistically on another level to the Englishman when it comes to distribution. Raya has been more involved in the build-up play than Ramsdale, averaging 51 touches per match compared with Ramsdale's 35. Against Bournemouth, especially, Raya played a key role in possession, often appearing in the centre-back slot as Arsenal exposed their opposition's haphazard pressing. In terms of position and distribution, he currently appears to be the closest in the league to Man City goalkeeper Ederson. Okay? That is some education from a UG Boy. Nyamisha UG Boy. We say good morning, Max Q. It is your boy Prosper from Nungwa. It's been a long time. As for Josiah, he's just the Chelsea version of Wano. He just hates Onana for no reason. He himself is talking about stats and he's refusing to consider the number of shots on target Onana faces before conceding goals. As for your man, We so say Gia Mutala Onana did not help Man United this season. I agree with Josiah on that, but I am praying that we will score Chelsea today and add Liverpool to it. Greetings, Nana Offer. Greetings to Nana Offer. I not mean pass them and the way by it. We also say I am Bernard Palacios from Abeka La Paz. Mutala Cristiano Ronaldo. Hey, we have the same messages here. Godwin, listening live from Achimota Christian Village. Also, I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for the fantastic program this morning. Your content, lovely wife, Barbara Mensa. Barbara, if you are tuning in to Max FM Live from our home in 𝐒𝐏𝐬𝐄, know that you bring so much happiness and warmth to my life. I appreciate you immensely. Please convey my heartfelt regards to and the entire Max FM team for their excellent work. Godwin, and I did way by now. Hello, greetings. United will win today. Okay. I'll say I am Tio from Tema Community 1 side 40. Mutala, I am a Man United fan. The way Arsenal play scoring goals, I'm not sure they will lose a match. They would win the EPL title. And I challenge the man there who said they will not win. Arteta is doing everything right. They are on course with the right process. Okay. Well, say greetings, Mutala. Ask Josiah. If he has a personal problem with Arsenal team, there is always a first time and will surprise the whole world. This is Atanga John from Teshi. Mr. Atanga, Joe Di Johnny. Hey, Papa no bruta. Utimi nkonya. Anytime ya. Usha phone so I said that's so. Gia Mutala, hope all is well. Mutala, I was thinking what other thing Chelsea could do to beat Man United without Maguire, but on hearing Numo Harry is back, Chelsea has a bonus of 1 goal before kickoff. Neil Lawson, Kamara, and no anyway by. Well, say good morning, Mutala. Why is Josiah against Arsenal? He should think about his Chelsea. Mutala, please tell Nana Adu to come again. How can he say Haaland is bigger than Barcelona? Like how? I don't understand how. I am sacked for the money made inside Tema Mataheko. Is Xavi joking? Haaland, someone to cook. Haaland that wants someone to cook for him to score. The match between Liverpool, well, Malek from Nungwa. Say good morning to the best sports show ever. Mutala, United is winning tonight. Your regular listener, 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄, the boat driver. Well, so say, Mutala, Man City is in contention to win 3 titles this season, and it's the same last season. At this stage last season, Man City was 8 points behind Arsenal. So I don't understand pandits who claim Man City is weak this season. Take a look at last season's league table, and this season you will realize it is a wrong assertion when people claim Man City is weaker this season, and they try to justify it with Gundogan and Mahrez leaving the club. Kofi from Kaswa. Okay, Kofi. Yeah, that's say we so say Albert Sam from Tema Community 7. Or say good morning, Sir Mutala. Please, the board should give everything hard time. Sir Jim Ratcliffe should sack the medical team and bring in experienced ones. How can a player play 1 match and go another injury? Not good at all. This argument, that but say the issue. I find it very strange when people talk about the medical team not doing a good job, because well, one day there be a whole show that and on the call us and Kwana Afre. Now good morning, Max Sports. My name is Pati Agosu from Pram Lower Town, 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. Well, to say the show is loud and clear inside Adenta. You guys are doing a great job. Mr. Haji, thank you, promise. Them sleep and Jiro or say good analysis by Nana Adu. Please wish my lovely girlfriend Justin Adu say a happy belated birthday inside Accra. Thank you. Okay. Good Good morning, wonderful team. I wish my darling club the best. Piaga from Achim Asafo. And all the way by. Well, Man City made me happy yesterday for their victory over Aston Villa. Man City is winning the EPL title. Mutala, good morning. Please, how far would Olise to United move? Thanks for the great work you guys are doing. Levels from NK City. Well, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Please, today, we the Chelsea fans don't really have them like that, but we are going to play our best. Come on, Chelsea. Blue will always be the color. This is your boy Kaisika Pindem from Afienya Mata Heko. Okay. One. We say I am your regular listener from Sakumono. Today, today, and Man United should watch out for the Blues because we Chelsea are going to teach them soccer. My greetings to my senior bro last hour at Abrantes Fashion inside Sakumono Cable Gold TV. And so say the biggest club in the world will grace the turf and win against Chelsea this evening. Listen live inside Kwashibu, and Humble Lion is still my subrogate. Sometimes we should be magnanimous a bit on Onana. Why? I think he's doing his best. James Starboy, I respect Nana Adu, but for him to say Haaland is bigger than the respect is gone. Even Haaland on that inside flat top, was it Chelsea all the way? Toxic. And so Eddie referee Tema Community 9 inside Mr. Saki Rewinding Shop. Joe is a like for like replacement for Wano. Or super signing. When she say please Nana Adu pa Haaland is over Barcelona. Poo, he's not even better than Pedro Rodriguez. How can he be over Barcelona? Chelsea is winning today. I am Mr. Arthur from Odoko. Good morning. Josiah is a confused person. The hate is too much on Arsenal. Greetings to 𝐒𝐏𝐂𝐊 Popcorn, the #1 Yango driver in town. Onga and the way by Anna Midibesi na you try home ya bar the akabia ya the bro. We say good morning, Mutala. Why every day? Was it every day desire support? Why I can't get your message. Josiah Sam no person can. Good morning, guys. Saka is not matured. Look with their attack. Hey, okay. But you try one bar. You buy a fee some. The obia. You the baby count.
Saturday and every Saturday on Max 89.7 FM. Connect with your school. Which school has produced the brightest mind? What is your school renowned for? Find out as high schools and colleges go head to head, vying for bragging rights and glory. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making. Join us for an unforgettable morning of spirited debate and fierce competition.
Has produced all the best dignitaries in this country. We talk about Pakwesi Indum, Totobi Kwachi, and all the Ahoy brothers went to St. Augustine's College.
Master, stop your bin.
Central region.
If we say for Obako school, this is for Kumasi High School.
Enough much of
Have you heard of Agri Memorial?
Oh, Agri
That's the best school. Very, very best school.
That's why the account schools are two schools, and Prempeh Upugua.
Kofo went to which school?
He went to Prempeh. Prempeh is a college.
And Tiada no we a Prempeh College, obey president, no. One can say for schools, to colleges, no can see for Monto High School.
High school, they college, pay.
College university. College, America, college university.
In the end, I could say young school in high school.
College, you know who's a move.
High school right now. The Minister of Education is from high school. High school is building a stadium.
I must produce all the athletes.
was so high max 89.7 FM. Sports Park and was so good so out here. It ain't Mutala Yakubu Yakwa Manade. Aburbu 70 Bia so T Josiah Quaye and Ka Otina Nedunka. Oh, now my phone ain't naming Cheng. Message with free Madame for Biwo Metro TV. I say I'm really enjoying your show, bro. The taxi I took was just listening to you. Okay, be men or Metro TV. Be men, tough guy. Your old school, no? I think journalism school. That is GIG level 100. Me buy, you know. I'm also I send a radio no kakra and they all kind news, entertainment or Metro. Be men, top guy. Pa, I was in OTA. I catch you say, yeah. Sports Park, be loud and clear in the capital. Ya diabo so,enya ya agency yes sorry so. Accra hano ye dia. Dia so dia dia. Sammy from Adenta and also say tell Josiah that I am a typical Liverpool fan, but I said Arsenal will win the league very, very simple because it belongs to them according to my third spiritual eye. And my spiritual words don't fail since I was born. Please try to read it for me. Isaiah, Charlie. They say they will more do spiritual. They say you are spiritual remo. And the director how one goes on your own. On your spiritual. That's why he's suffering. Because we are ready. They are quite spiritual. Hey, I 7 years league away. You're ready. I want 7. Find out later. What is happening on the local scene? And they had to book a annual general meeting. They ain't be free more bar. And yeah, they were pareado at the train come over her. Only a PR for her to fool. It's the Ghana Premier League match day 24. Saturday fixtures na aba bedru official so wo mukwa di eye ball ni nyina wo mudin aba bedru enti interesting one ye hwe nim se ebeba so etra ena ehase ewo the Dr. 𝐒𝐏𝐿 Sports Complex and the Nations FC and the Great Olympics and the pem so hey game way a big game it will be live on I think Max TV and also on Star Times at the patch channel 247. So game no 3 p.m. and a bebaso. And he him say no a big game. Benjamin 𝐾𝐂𝐊 or on the center referee or the sa game no. Saturday a Bechem United and Asante Kotoko and Obakoso Nana Fosu Jiabo Park and the referee Benjamin Dr. 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐿 Osman or no any referee obey them. Sunday, Ediana RTU Nana Ajimabedu Park. Referee Julian Nunu and a bit them Edisa game no. There's also a Accra Lions against Bofokwa. And also Ebekoso say Memenda Saturday. Referee Selom Yao Bless. And I would also obey them 15 at 2 a.m. Then there's Swaterman against Chelsea. That game would also come off on Sunday. The center referee will be Hasim Yakubu. Hasim Yakubu is the center referee for that game. Then there's also Samatex against Mediema on Sunday and also Andrews Eurisa and a center referee on Subi Jinan Fifi Nuato Irem El Hodom. There's Karela against Heart of Lions at the Sherega Sports Center in Nalergu, far away in the northern region. Referee Reginald Collins Samoa and a bit Jinan Fifi Ato Irem El Ho. Then there's Heart of Folk against Bebli Nana Adu Stars at the Accra Sports Stadium. Rostom Gameli Senogbe. And I want to know a bit of Irem. Ediama a year sa game no. Heart of Folk against a Bebli Nana Adu Stars. Dreams and Legon City's game need only say it has been postponed because Dreams will be playing in the CAF Confederation Cup. It's a quite man so na got to drink more. Kakrebe na yesa emra back. The sea na ye try and come say this one come on so e wa hadia na say quite man so ne Kayab Abubakari at to drink more. No spokesperson for Real Tamale United. Kayab what me can pay that say waje penny e to drink more Max 89.7 FM.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Okay.
I want to say English.
Okay. Yeah, we are fine. We are fine here.
Okay.
We are fine here.
Okay.
Let's start from the start. Now, RTU didn't have the best of starts when it comes to the gap.
Let me say a very good morning to our listeners and those the monitoring. Up to you, this season, it's not a hidden secret that our performance was very down, and it's as a result of certain circumstances. One of them is, of course, has to do with finances when it comes to football. We all know the impacts of money or what finances can do in motivating players and even motivating the team itself. So one of it has to do with money, and then the other one has to do with management. And so you realize that I decided to dissolve the management board and look for new members to take over for the rest of the season.
Okay, Kayab. So that is what actually accounted for that slow start. And you've been crying over money for God knows how long. It's been like 2-3 seasons now that actually you have been asking for financial support. Why are the big men, quote unquote, who are from the northern part of Ghana not coming to your aid?
Okay, so that is our task as new management. We realize that the big men, like you stated, you can imagine we have the likes of Honorable Finance Minister, the current Finance Minister, Anta. We also have the likes of former minority leader, Haruna Idrisu, and then the likes of the former governor, Bank of Ghana. And we are not getting, or we are still having challenges when it comes to finances. So this time around, we are just trying to work with them and other supporters of RTU or lovers of Real Tamale United to at least assist us in getting a headline sponsorship. Sometimes you go to them, then they give you amounts of money. Let's say they give you 50,000 Ghana cedis. These 50,000 Ghana cedis, trust me, when you sit down to make calculations, the amount that we spend weekly, these 50,000 Ghana cedis may not be able to do something. And when they give that, they support a lot. But then, when you have headline sponsorship, these finances that we are talking about or we are all crying for will be a thing of the past. So it's one of the critical rules that this new management is looking up to do. We are expecting to liaise with our football lovers, our club lovers, those who actually love RTU, to come to our aid, help us get headline sponsors, so that at least this financial crisis that we are facing currently will be a thing of the past. And then that is why we are going to make sure that we account for anything, all the expenses and all the monies that we get at the end of every season.
Now, is this financial crisis affecting the playing body, especially in terms of and have a proper rest? Is it affecting all those things?
Definitely. It's affecting them. You remember that even some time ago, the players were agitating that they were not going to take part because the club was owing them 5 months. In fact, so when we took over just yesterday, we were able to give them 1 month's salary for March. So, but we are still owing them some amount of money. But we gave them assurance that we will clear all this and we'll make sure that currently the renovation of the Tamale Sports Stadium is another hindrance, because we need place for the training, proper training, and so the fields that are available for us, we have to pay for it. And then, like you said, transportation too is another challenge. Sometimes, so what we are doing currently, the money that we are spending on the club currently is coming from our own pocket. There's nothing in the coffers of RTU. There is nothing. So whatever amount that we are spending currently is coming from the current management board, because we want to see to it that the right things are done, and also make sure that at least we move from our current position to a better place and secured for that is better and secured for us. RTU is bigger than any club in the northern region. I can say that is why we see the pride of the north. You get it? So, and the longest club in the northern region, yet we are facing these challenges. So we are working tirelessly to ensure that the players are treated well and fairly. They have all the things.
I'm sure you were privy to the issues that RTU have before taking up the job to be part of the club and work to restore it back. When you got in, do you think that the problem that or the challenges they are facing is even bigger than what you envisaged?
Yes, so when you sit outside, you may perceive that it's a minor one, but believe you me, when we actually got in, like my CEO always say, we realized that it's even worse than what we were seeing. But some things are better left unsaid, because we have accepted the rules. So whatever we are going to do to address these key issues or these difficulties, we are ready to do that without any excuse. But trust me, we realize that what we are thinking and what we have currently is even worse than what we perceive.
Now, it's not just about getting the finances to hold the club or keep them afloat. You're also battling to cement your status in the Ghana Premier League, where RTU like currently, which is the bottom of the Premier League, there's a huge probability that they may go down. How do you ensure that the pride of the North, as you said, stay in the Premier League and still give the Northern Region football?
So, when you take into consideration the kind of training and the kind of caliber of people we are bringing on board, I can assure you that we are going to deliver and deliver good. Because we have experienced coaches now, we have coaches who will do the work very well, and we have also made it known to the players that we are doing it for the love of the club and for the love of our supporters. And so we are ready to support them, and everything will also boil down to them. When they are able to perform well, the credit goes to them. When they are able to perform better, it comes to them as well. So with the caliber of people, with the experienced people that we have, they have experience, they also have the knowledge and the skills in terms of football and any sports activities. With that experience and with that confidence, I am very optimistic that we are going to deliver and we will not go down again. Rather, we'll come up.
Your game this weekend in the Ghana Premier League is against Aduana the Nana Adu. Just out to you for all other clubs, but in a recent time, that invincibility that Aduana had seems to be fading. Are you very confident that you go there and upset them?
Yes, so I am very optimistic that we are going to score them. We are going to lead this weekend match because, like I was telling others, that in every club they have challenges. And so we've learned bitter lessons. And today, this time around, we are fully prepared to meet them, good for good. We are ready, we are fully prepared to, for lack of a better word, we are going to defeat them like never before.
Okay, now, before you go, how are you adapting to life in Nalergu since you are not able to use the Tamale Sports Stadium at the moment, and is it even affecting your play there?
Obviously, there's a saying that home sweet home. Even though Nalergu is our home too, but majority of our fans here and our supporters are from Tamale here. But fortunately, on our part, we have strong support there. Even though we cannot compare the kind of support we have to Tamale, but I can tell you that the reception is good so far, so fantastic. We are doing our best, but we are also working tirelessly to ensure that we bring it back to Tamale, because as the saying goes, home sweet home. So, but all in all, the reception that we are receiving there at Nalergu is better.
But what is the state of the Tamale Sports Stadium at the moment?
That one I can't comment on that because it's not part of our rule. But I think work is in progress.
Okay, thanks very much, Kayab. We appreciate your time and we wish out to you all the best in this weekend's game and the games ahead for the season. And we hope that the pride of the North, as you always say, will still keep putting smiles on the faces of in the northern region.
My last, I just want to make an appeal to our supporters and our lovers.
You can.
Yeah. So we are just appealing to them that they should continue to throw their support to us. We really need them, especially that we are facing quality players. Just took the mantle just yesterday, I think 3 days ago or 2 days ago. But they should support us. And we are assuring them that we will do nothing but the best we do nothing but the best. Whatever we are going to do to ensure that our team stays in the we are going to do it. And also they should believe in us. They shouldn't. We'll make sure that we'll be accountable to them and we'll make them happy once again. RTU will become the RTU that we used to know some 2 decades ago, some 3 decades ago. That is what I have for our supporters. And then again, I am appealing to the government or whoever is in charge of renovation of our Tamale Sports Stadium, Ali Muhammad Sports Stadium, that they should fast track things so that we'll come back there and then start our training or take it as our home, because honestly and sincerely speaking, we are really...
Okay, thanks very much, Abubakar, and we'll come to you if we need any updates concerning Real Tamale United. We wish you all the best.
Okay, I'm always available. Thank you very much.
And see, Kayab Abubakar, spokesperson at the RTU and at Chichin Common, maybe RTU Kono. If RTU should go down, it means that a year ago, now the northern region, 2 teams, so every week no more enjoy Premier League football. But send year Kono, man, and no special one, or maybe back to 0. What's your app? RTU issues. Finance. Hey, Mikel be documentary here, you know. Of contract from United, 𝐋𝐂𝐊, or
in recent times, but you say, you know, they have some issue.
But I have some significant. Or say, and penny for free not, no, and also, or moment. For the dorsal, but then Yabaho say, my moi, now every hour. Company. Instead of because say then you say about what times can they actually the same. Say obey headline sponsors. And then the idea almost
very important. And I think that if we could down be if we know for more companies. And think out you to way. Now we nya company or sponsor of football. We nya company of more moving shoe ediane. What for be some aspect of more expenses no car. May I sure say the basic things a team surviving in the Ghana Premier League, no. They will have a way to have it. My team no makaka. And that is what they are looking for. Make one of their games and many games, they were finding things difficult. When they were coming to Pando to play Pando Heart of Lions, our budget was around 17,000 Ghana cedi. Sometimes no more bars are say see Tamale magazine. Less than 3,000 Ghana cedi. That bus needs to work for some time. Opening this one about you and for so be a that is what they are looking for. What far out to you, ABIO? Misfunded the suspects. O company needing a bomb with a sibu. No one will say, aside the warrior mob on what's wrong for so dear wounded. And you go out to you games with TV show. Out to you games the whole time, I'll be any opportunity at some commentary. The Nina idea, oh, woman, I'm missing day. Maybe Bobo Kuno. But, and I'm saying, I say, into me now, I don't say, maybe I'm midday. Until you are careful, relegation and a bomb. And I'm not really they may end up going back to Division 1. Inti, many of my identity, the way I want to talk about many of some of your Manama. Inti, I'm going to find a way now, I'm going to find a solution to some of these issues. Until you say, you are talking about Tamale City relegation last season. Imagine how to come. Next, they have to fall on Karela because Omono must shift Samba north side of mobile home games ewo nti sikafo okwom ha muka bi ewom mintwi body they know themselves. It's about time among Konongoboa, me who somebody in Penifobia Babontia, they are trying to help the but I didn't say they have enough people decided some more almost my bomb ye panty. My dear say, Omunko Mombwana, Omunkoboa,
Pacho, Mamifa, Wayne Trim, Emau, GFA, Ghana Football Association, Coach of the Month nominees are out. Any player of the month nominees. Yes, starting with coach of the month nominees. Coach of the month nominees for a February match. Omisoma Kabum, who's a league co break Accra. Entia Kabum. Abubakar Ratara of Heart to Folk. Set from Paul Manso. Baby any Gold Stars. Kasim Mengel. Nations FC. And Ibrahim Tanko. Winning a 4 persons are mobile or they are competing to win the coach of the month for a February match. Abubakar Watara, Seth Frimpong Manso, Kasim Mengel, and Ibrahim Tanko. And for player of the month, February match na Ivan Soseusu, Samatex, Adenim Boateng, Dreams FC, Blessing Esuman, Dankwa, Accra Lions, Asamoah Boateng, Efriye, Nations FC. None of the entries.
Top list of players and coaches for the month, and I think say Tanko Abono Umbading and Oshe.
They say concern the goalkeeper of the month to account.
Oh yeah,
the goalkeeper of the month near Kwame Aziz on the Legon cities. Hey, Benjamin Asari, Great Olympics, Felix Chei, Mediema, and Abdul Ganiu Muhammad Karela, Kwame Aziz, one 6 games, or keep it 3 clean sheets, or concede 4 goals. So Benjamin Asari 6 games, or keep it 3 clean sheets, or concede 6 goals. Felix Chei 5 games, or keep it 3 clean sheets, and so 6 games, or keep 3 clean sheets, and also concede 7 goals.
It makes it simple for Felix Chei. On upon out of the train, or concede 2. And I didn't say Omunia about Muhumbody, but Omunia good goalkeepers, Ganius, Makano Hasem Karela, Felix Chei about Humbody, Benjamin Asara about Humbody. So the road and get job in any of them no be a performance and so was wrong. We had a player of the month, or say Usu. The media with D, and I'm out with some in recent times. I'm about Humbody. It didn't watch about Humbody, they are not doing Chelsea. Blessing the Suma Mekai given against a Santa Kotoko. And why you my pie, they are my Akala, will be Akala, will feed me on the league law. They've done a great job. And of course, a free year, the top scorer now in the Ghana Premier League. Omunia, Abo Mombo in the Bedu Sampen Pensowe. Over the quota, Tanko, Abaka Wata, Frimpong Manson, Kasim Mengel. Tough one. And I think say, combining February match, Ocean Pensowe, this coach is Abo Mombo in the Ghana Premier League. Omunia, the next level. Tanko, before the first round, no born relegation anymore. If you want to lift it to the do, Abaka Rata by so far second round, only 1 game will lose against Samatex. No one was stars no. Almost free relegation zone, and of course Kasim Mengel. Tima Fredo Siaka in the Premier League, you know. Omuya contender to win the Ghana Premier League, you know. Almost 4 in na about more than we do some paper. So Mutala, I didn't say I'll go for Kasim Mengel. And I'll go for a free year, then the goalkeeper. No, I'll go for between Felix Chei and of course Benjamin Asari. That will be my place. I may say almost say for the various hours. No, Mutala.
Okay, Martin. Josiah Quaye so and Nadia can informative.
I think that with regards to coach and player, no. But what was the previous one? The RTU issue.
Yeah. Football could not again.
But Kerala is still.
Kerala is not a traditional
team. Was it Lions?
Even Wafa.
Yeah.
When they out of Lions, you know, and almost
yeah, but I feel it would have been worse if you are talking about the people in the northern region, then maybe that's where their support is. Majority of our fan base, no. But then if we are talking about having football or the Premier League having a representation, the northern part, you know, despite the fact that it will be unfair, yes, there's still Kerala over there. But then, like you rightly said, what's that? 𝐿𝐶 is more like a traditional club, and Mutala, I think that one of the things I've come to realize, they say, you know, running football at any level at all in this country is not easy. Not to talk of in the Premier League. Football here in this country is a very, very tough thing to, or tough area to venture in. And for 𝐿𝐶, this is not the first time they find themselves to solicit funds for one away game. They also against Sharks. 2 seasons ago, it resurfaced again. Now we're here inside the club was finding itself in some financial situations. Last season it came up, and this season, and you know, it looks like there's some consistency when it comes to that. With finances. Now, Mutala, you see, when you look at a team like 𝐾𝐂𝐿,
yeah,
not the 8 team basa na bomb.
Say another.
Oh, Ebayana last 4-5 games. Now Omako Pesca baby. Then you see when the second round started, first game on ball at Casper Stadium, Omane Heart. One team was well prepared psychologically, physically, financially. Other team, no. Many coach, the coach said that he said it on record. Said they only had 3 days to prepare. And that was the time a league now acquired a 52-day break. Almost we had 3 days to prepare. So Ubisa say it is 52 days, no more heading. During the AFCON time, now the idea no, not out for heading. We understand the difficulty if they don't take investment, no Premier League sport. And I'm here who can say Division 1 teams on Power Premier, but they are not willing to go back. Look at it. What they are in recent times, Division 1 teams now, but the few ones America say financially they didn't really have the muscle in the pool were the ones that went back. Now Division 1 teams now every anything. This is one by nations by 𝐿𝐶 and 𝐿𝐶 out of lands by any town of Fakwa. Now look at 𝐿𝐶 and 𝐿𝐶 out of lands in terms of they are trying to finish Stadium. Nations FC are vying to win the Premier League. Town of Fakwa also have their issues, but they also have the Coronation Park. Teams now, if you're a Premier League team, what they do not even want to go back to the Division 1 anytime soon. It's one delegate wa asemato nye it took Bofakwa close to 6 because teams say wo Park Academy the bosses can see it's not any talk is cheap. Where are they now? In Ocean Division 1 is away. And said because the teams coming over there. The last time I was talking about Park Academy and how they are poised to come to the Premier League into Team Park. If they own their own edifice, they are able to compete with the big grants for top players. Who is it? Omeko? They are not going. So this time, if you are playing in the Premier League, you should count it as a blessing and put things right. Now there's a new board, and that also raises questions as to the basic job or requirement of the board. Is it that they have to fund the club? What do they have to do? Our team bars which we are sending for 3 days, 4 days, 1 week. The players do not even look motivated. Even with the 22 points, I think that they've over. Can actually say same. When they played against us, you should have seen them. It looks like they don't look motivated. They don't look motivated at all. So imagine that there is one division, one team there. They are running that team professionally. Ask come home. When you drop and they come, there's no way they would want to come down again because they know the hardship in Division 1. And that's not what we want to see happen. It's sad. But you see, football in Ghana now can't be run without money. That's the hard truth. And we are wishing them the very best. With the goalkeeper of the month, February match, I think for Felix Shea, the records no impeccable kakra. I think with the player of the month in Sodom, there's a free Nations FC.
The Nations.
I think so. Also, he's really done very well.
Okay.
Because games are almost goals. I think he scored some crucial goals that winning the team the point. And also for the coach, I'll give it to Watara.
Okay. Josiah Quaye na out in Kano. Ye akwa kogu ye aka na ye metie for Fred na che wadwen won sema ya brobo so nyina no na ye nkoye nim 0201 AGM na AGM and no man's mo bi anko there should be somebody there giving us reports. I will see you be honom 0201825252 and 0550055522 near who the echo we should get all the updates from the AGM. 80 Fred, let's show what you want. Some I'll give you the latest development from the AGM before you be free set studio Hanomako. Hello, good morning. Udi any baby okase free. Yes, boss.
Okay.
No fair young.
Nina, nacho the telephone number is so support that one come to move friend say kwa 0201 enjuma it is some one come to move friend say be kwa e pe we tie fe we try break
Mati ye be ni hu juma ma o
yo kaka be carry Liverpool and the Sheffield United one now who said the bia I said the red card say no so be who watch that and then you know the card asem
no no na kai
obi ehu ochirada na de bia so awon wasemsi and then it said abai and then 4424 it tell bia hit bibi TFC it about what the kind of date where the this year it make us say chef one minute rush Liverpool e be obi awon one o bet you Liverpool 1-0 and say 2-0 it yes say chef bet you Liverpool the chair no me pass them. Now, Mr. Hagan, or Committee 1, fashion designer about Pressadam.
Okay, that's it. 0201825252 0550055522. Ningina obetima fre na watch what you want some ya brobo so ewahana. Hello, good morning. Would you be akase free?
Good morning. I'm the consultant competent maneka sayo.
Yeah, go boss.
You see, I check what Tokosa, Magna Asakakra. Magna Asakana, the president said, I better Kotokobabo.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko bebo memenda.
Memenda me wrong.
Omani Bechi United.
Okay. The first time from now, Santinam, Koto continue to one person is time on Baban Makwa Koto. Let us remember that actually 3 minutes. Okay, we did coming.
Mati, Midasi.
Let's make that bye bye.
0201825252 0550 055 522 and on the lines are you did Juma fret Francis wait to mention also to be far obi for na ya call yeah nim honum 0201825252 and on the lines are you did Juma no we're still picking calls here before we check out of the studios. How to folk AGM Ekoso na some of the things are Efri Mwabanie Togba Fede the board chairman majority shareholder wakan sembi ewo be didn't na betuga edi amao. Hello, good morning Ujini Bebe Akase free. Hello.
Where are you calling from?
Pacho lower on TV set radio set mame why? Nema on so kakra mame.
Yo, okay, when you say when
Yankwe.
Yeah, no kata loka say. You share for dollar between Liverpool and Arsenal. Nanga mjesa oge kitu kachara watu Liverpool na Arsenal ni ngano. Nanga watu the last time the team the same Liverpool or Arsenal. Na uja on the ano kweke. But I know education on go but
say the Canadian education or not say Liverpool ebetima trefie lusu bibie timi si nti no nya education so ka say TMA o ka say Liverpool etrefie ta lusu a eno na metima educating say no Liverpool recording kire say o mu lusu but we must bibie timi si
but from that and we no mind the mo ko ko ye so we the team we this is the result it is the justified but what you can do the double credit and the Indian you get away from one up to you at least will give internet the rest of your mandate
yeah, that's it. 0201825252 and 0550055522. Fred. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free. Ajana Mutala Yakubu.
Say asemo Mutala. Mame fanti amaji president. Ame kia Ghana supporter ni executive. Kakra American say I have to go Israel. Now Israel no the because football is higher body and they are something for now on your majority shareholder on any company and more majority na
yes, yeah, that's also the ABA 0201825252 and 0550055522. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Good morning.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
Mutala Adu.
I know you are my last call at Yanko.
Yo, me charge you time now. You know that we got this up to build education. Now, Liverpool resume education, then, and now, fair, I cannot say. And in football, they were speech, we really want support to it. And the reason support is that we and then to educating. And then one out here. And I say, the child, some of time, Rana need to have the one about my you, I'm about some issues. That is that you decide, and I want to make and I've got a position. No man could you that you don't buy George Nana. If you have a good man, we got only a minute, and I'll tell you cloud.
Yeah, I say, me to me for course, the Beman County, the BC. Out of folk AGM, and some PP free money, being say, to be after or say, woman town, woman players and my local teams because omoton players na local teams ne entiminto or say they can't afford it or say Pobi man some person will see an 8-room hotel and look at the last year AJ Quaye kind or some person will see hotel kakraka and we 80 rooms Pobi man says teams if Manchester United person moba Ghana be pre-season omubetima ko Pobi man na omanya baby atna and now baby papa and yes maybe akeke enti person will see 80-room hotel Pobi man no or say at the end of the season so at the end of the year almost some organize a tournament between a Heart of Oak Hoffenheim Germany and FC Cincinnati and also US and the omina so Heart of Oak partners Cincinnati the Hoffenheim to almost at the end of the year organize a tournament between the three clubs no or say the best player so Heart of Oak in the last 2 years from Aroras no Abrante Hamza Issa one lady Heart of Oak go king Cecilia or say he's the best player they've produced in the last 2 years from a year areas. Or say a year project be a year or put be money at the Adeno or Muji Bosia load and our years our projects and so they will have to find money to pay all those loans off. And I say how to folk play a bit to say Radi Ovuka, Okaya or loan a US a buyer to say or Switzerland or say loan mover Abrante Koye in a how to